Hey guys, welcome back. This is RLC's 321 Fantastic Plastic, the continuation of our USS Franklin build. I wanted to show you what I've done with the bridge. Yep, can't really see much there, can you? No. Okay, alright. So how's about, if I can, you do it like that. Okay, you can see the stairs, you can see the lights, or the view screens, and I'll show you how I've done the view screens in a minute. And obviously it's going to have a light coming from the top as well, so you can see inside there. And basically all I've done, I've got my favourite milk bottle carton and put clear colours on certain bits. You've got some doors there, and it's looking pretty darn good, even if I do say so myself. And there's the stairs lit up. And there, so the bridge is now done. I mean, you don't know if you can see. Ignore the wonky table, but you can just about see the stuff in there that I've painted. Not great, but it'll do. You will barely see it, but it'll be there. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, there's not very many lights that's going to go on here. But I do also want to have the thrusters flashing, and I'm going to get the Arduino Nano to do that. It's going to do the lighting on the top here as well. So you got the red and green there, and I think these ones here are white flashes. I might do this as a flash, them as a flash, but at a different time, and these up here, the behind the bridge, as a strobe. They're the only things that are going to be flashing. These are obviously going to be like flickering to simulate the thrusters, but I'm going to be doing that with fiber optic cable. Now the only other thing is they do have Photoetch. Here we go, for the thrusters here, but that also includes these. Now what it's telling you to do on here is to actually sand down those locations. No, I'm not gonna. So these are already there, they're slightly raised, absolutely brilliant, but these are not. So what I am going to do is get rid of these, sand those down, and then put the round ones, not the hexagonal, because these are round, the round ones where these going to go. Keep the Photoetch parts in place as well, because then that'll make these slightly raised, and then that should match in line, or as close as I can to those bits there. And then obviously the only other lighting I need to do is obviously light down inside here, as well as lighting the impulse engine at the back, the main engines, the lights inside here obviously, and yeah, that will be pretty much that for the lighting, and obviously the warp nacelles. So the only another thing with this model kit, there's certain things you have to put together first. I'll give you an example. This here, this is not the whole main bridge part, which I have now lost. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Where'd I put it? I had it. I literally just had it a few seconds ago. Where did I put it? La 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 la. I literally had it out because I was going to show you guys. Right, bear with me while I try and find it. Never mind, I found it. Right, so this part here needs to be put together first, but then that also needs to go into here first, and this is all before we can do any light blocking or anything like that, you see. Come on, fit in the hole. There you go. So that's got to go into place there first of all, because that's the only hole that's going to be for the bridge. So that needs to be all glued into place and put together. There's a few other bits and pieces that are no doubt going to be put together. So there's only certain bits that have to be put together first, and I need to go through the instructor manuals just to make sure what does. So I thought we'll start off with doing one of these, and then obviously I can do the rest afterwards. My first port of call is to snip off these because they are not needed. Then get my blade and very carefully start cutting away at them. And that's pretty much it. And then just give it a quick sand over. There, and that's now gone, but I can still see the holes. So with that done, I then am going to get part number 19. That's what it tells me to use in the instructions, so I will do that. Where'd I put my knife? I just had my bloody knife. There it is. Oh dear. Right, so part number 19. There. 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 Okay. There. Okay. Part 19. We get our file. Yes, we will get our file. That there. Get rid of the nubs, because this is going to be shown. I do not want the nubs showing at all. Another one just there. I've done right there. There we go. So that's now ready to go on. And if I try and match the holes as best as I can, what might be an idea, actually, thinking about it, get my pencil. Mark where the holes are, because then I should be able to see where they're going. Place this on and just make sure it's in line with the holes there, and right there is where it's going to go. So I think that is going to work. I really do. I think that's going to work nicely. So I am going to get some gluings onto here. Once I remember where I put the glue. Right. Spread that all around. And try not to get any glue on my fingers. So then line it up again and plonk it down. And there we go. It's ever so slightly raised, so it's going to match that. And what I can do in because this has got like panel lining thing, I can do a little bit of a panel line in there as well once everything's all fully dried and everything. Yeah. So I'm going to do that with all of these ones at the bottom only. I'm going to keep these in their places. Obviously I'm going to need to drill these out. I'm going to drill these holes as well. So yeah, that's what I want to do with this. It's just to make it all basically match. So I'm going to continue on with this, and I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Right, bringing you guys back now. I haven't fully finished those photo etches yet, but what I did want to say to you, oh dear me, I forgot about that. As I was saying about, there's certain things you need to put together. You need to obviously go through the instructions carefully. Always, always, always. Excuse me. Now, I'm not putting the clear parts in yet, but before I light block or do anything, there is certain bits I need to do. So I need to put these windows on at the back, along the bottom edge of the saucer. So, if we looking at it that way, I've got to start from this end here, which is this part right there, port saucer end wall. So that's going to go on there. Then I've got to work my way around there. So it looks like the these will go on this rung, whereas the clear will go onto that rung there. That's what it's looking like. So I thought we'll do a couple. And so I want part number 9. Saucer port 9, because it does say cement the port saucer end wall number 9, and then follow the perimeter wall window sections in numerical sequence. So we're going to get number 9. Get our sanding stick. Didn't get rid of the nub. The reason we're getting rid of the nub is so we can get a nice good fit. Right, there is another nub somewhere. Where did you go? There you are. Perfect. Right, and then this, how do you go on? That way. And it looks like this will then go on this way into those holes there. And it'll go onto that light there. Right. Push it over as much as I can. Right, so let's get a little bit of glue into this, into here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just pop some glue into these peg holes. Put a little dollop of glue along there. Okay. Make sure I don't have any glue on me. And then start by putting it into place. And what I like about this Revell contactor glue, it melts the plastic together, and I should be able to put the clear pieces in after this is all done. Hoping. Yes, I'm hoping. Right, so then the next part I need is number 10. So look for number 10, which is this part right here. Just give it a bit of a sand. Make sure it's nice and flush. There's a little tiny bit of flash there, so I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, and that right there. Right, okie dokie then. So then, how is you going to fit in there? It looks like it's going to go that way around, isn't it? Like that in there. Let's have a little look-see. No, because the round... So, looking at it that way, so that's going in this way. Yes. Alright, so we're going to get some glue. Just on the edge of that there, and on the edge of this part here. Then this is going to get glued into here. And trying to line everything up as well. Okay. And also just notice there's a little bit of flash inside this circular window, so I'm just going to get my knife and get in there and get rid of it. I mean, if I can't put the windows on, that's fine, because I can just put some PVA or canopy glue in there anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. So then we need to go all the way through 11, 12, all the way up to 22. So let's just do number 11. Number 11, which is this one here. Da 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 dee. So what you guys got in your builds? Are you building anything at the moment? Yeah, because it's during this lockdown thing, it's a perfect opportunity to get some builds going that you wanted to do and haven't been able to do, etc, etc. Right, and then this one, the circular bit is there. Right, okie dokie. This bit there, and some glue onto here. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. There's a couple of the windows done. I'm gonna continue on doing this, and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Okay, bringing you guys back now. So what I've now done, I've now finished gluing all of these windows in place. I've now put this section in place as well. This is all ready, so I can basically light block everything. Just think it all needs to be light blocked and everything, obviously. And over here I have done these, so they are now all ready to go. Obviously I still need to drill out the holes, but I'll do that later. Now this here, my copper pipe, is for the stand. It's only temporarily glued in with super glue, so it's not fully in here. I'm going to be putting some hot glue and then some epoxy putty in there, because my epoxy glue have run out. And the original copper pipe I had that I was going to use is gone. It's gone. Where'd it go? Anyway, oh wait, no, is that it in there? No. The original copper pipe I was going to do was about that big, and then I realised when I was putting it onto the base, the rear end of the nacelles is going to be touching the floor, and I don't want that. So luckily I've managed to find a slightly larger piece, but it's all dented and everything like that, but that doesn't matter, because however I'm going to be displaying this, I can make sure I have a nice piece facing however it's going to be. But now what will happen is it will fall out. Oh yeah, look at it. Yeah, let's put him back in. And obviously this will also be epoxied and puttied into place. Right. And then what this do, the wires will come through here, feed it into there, but then this will sit on there, just like that. And then now the nacelles, I'll come back over here, the nacelles will come up to about here, and thus they won't be touching the floor. Where is the nacelles? Here we go. Let's grab one of these and just give it a... So there. So now the nacelles are not going to be touching the floor. Okay. So that's what I've had to do there. It's not an ideal situation, but it's one that I'm doing. But yeah, that's pretty much where I am at now. Just loads of prep work, really. I'm not doing any more Photoetch. I've done all the Photoetch I'm going to need. The only clear part I'm going to be using are the facades and the front of the bridge here. Everything else, before I glue it all together, I'm going to be putting my PVA glue in all the bits and pieces first, beforehand, before I glue it all together. But that's obviously after I've done the main first coat of paint. Okay, so that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I just thought I'd finish off this video with that little bit of an update, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye now.